How's it going, everybody? Stas here. Hope you guys are crushing it out there, trading these crazy freaking markets. Let me tell you, it's been a wild ride. Yesterday, we dropped down aggressively. Now we're spiking back up. So in this video, we're going to be breaking down 5 oversold stocks that I'm looking at right now. I want to break down some charts, my thoughts on these stocks, and we'll briefly break down what is going on when it comes to SPY and QQQ. So sit back, relax, go down below. Get your $50 from M1 Finance. Simply deposit $100, and we each get $50 to invest with. And you guys could check out my Patreon if you want all my real-time moves in the markets, call outs, and a bunch of other exclusive perks. That is linked right down below, again, with your $50 from M1 Finance. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. And as you all can see here, based on SPY, this is up 1.5% right now. We do have about a couple hours left in the session, so anything can change. But as of now, it looks like we are going to have a green day today. And I'm thinking, and this is not for sure, obviously, but I'm thinking this could potentially be a bull trap, right? We saw a crazy rally today. We recovered most, if not all, of the gains, or rather the losses from yesterday. And as of now, we're sitting right under the 180 moving average here on the hourly chart. And notice we are seeing a bit of a red candlestick forming under this moving average, and we're struggling under 434, 433 in general, which was resistance earlier in July. And also, this was the low point from the 15th of July, just 5 calendar days ago. So if we end up failing to break 433, right? Let's say we collapse under 430, start filling the gap back down to 428. That would not be a good sign whatsoever for the bulls, and we could be going down. I know it's crazy, but we could be going down to test the lows from yesterday at $422. And when it comes down to QQQ, you guys notice a lot of the same, right? We're seeing a bit of a relief rally. We recovered all of the gains, or rather, I keep saying gains. We recovered all of the losses from yesterday, and now we're sitting pretty right under the 180 SMA, but I'm not sure if this is going to last. Like I said on SPY, excuse me, guys, I just woke up, by the way. Like I said on SPY, this could very well be a bull trap. If we fail breaking 360, the moving average here, we could be going back down to 354. If we break that, we could test the low from yesterday at 352, which is why I have 2 alerts set on QQQ here. One at 360 and the other at 350. So if we break 360, we could be hitting all-time highs again, which I know is crazy, but that would be, it's really the last resistance in place right now. But if we end up breaking under 350, if I pull up the 4-hour chart, we could be seeing more downside, let's say to 342, maybe 345, 346. So I'm going to be watching these key spots when it comes to SPY and QQQ. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, guys. It's definitely a wild ride out there. I mean, we have the Russell 2000 up almost 3% right now. Dow's up 1.6%. So we're getting one heck of a snapback. And if you guys are enjoying the video thus far, you might as well hit that like button. That really helps me out. And turn on that notification bell. That also helps me out. And now let's talk about these 5 stocks quickly. I don't want this video to be too long. Stock number 1 is Upwork, UPWK. And this one, even though it's up 6% right now, and again, bear with me, guys. The voice cracks are real right now. I just woke up. Even though this is up 6% right now, this is still pretty oversold in my opinion. I mean, we dropped from 63 all the way to 47. So this got into a bear market very quickly, down 27%. And by the looks of it, with today's 6% pop, we're maintaining the uptrend. We're maintaining a higher low and the 180 SMA at a support here. And I'm thinking, take a look at this, guys. If I zoom in a bit, there's a lot more upside on Upwork if, big if here, if we end up breaking $53 per share. That is not only the 50 SMA resistance here on the 4-hour chart, but it's also a key support from the 8th of July, which is now a resistance, right? Once we break a support, it becomes resistance. So we got to break 53, 53.50. So I'm going to put an alert right there. And if we do that, guys, this could be touching the high 50s, low 60s again in no time. You know, the next big gap to fill would be 56. So I guess that's mid 50s. And if 56 were to break, I might as well put another alert there, 56.50. If that were to break, boom, guys, we might be going back to test the low 60s, like I said. So watch out for Upwork. Disney is another one that pulled back quite aggressively recently, from 186 to about 173. It dropped about 6-7%. And this is one that I'm super excited about. I feel like, this is a decent reopening trade with the parks opening up. The cruise lines, I have to do more research into the Disney cruises. I'm not sure if they're running right now full capacity. Quite honestly, I doubt that they are, but I'll do some more research. But this could be a pretty good reopening trade. And on top of that, Disney Plus, guys, Disney Plus. This is huge. We saw how Netflix botched their Netflix, or what is it called? The net subscriber edition numbers a couple months ago in the previous quarter. That hurt Disney a bit. I feel like Disney's Disney Plus earnings weren't that great either. So I feel like if those numbers come in good here in about 2-3 weeks in the beginning of August, middle of August, if they're looking strong, this could be a nice bounce back trade. Even rallying, we could probably even see a rally into the earnings session, which again is about 2-3 weeks away from now, more like 3 weeks. So I'm going to be looking to see if Disney, again, it's looking pretty oversold here, if it holds the uptrend, which as of now it is. You guys can see all the higher lows it's been making from 158, 168, 170, 172. 173. You guys see that, right? Now we just need to break the moving averages here and take out, let's say, $180, which was a resistance all of June into July, beginning of July a little bit. So I'm going to put my alert at $178 here on Disney. If we end up taking that point out, this is going to be one that I feel like could rally mid 180s. And if this resistance takes out, guys, if it breaks mid 180s, the wedge resistance here, I think we could be off to the races on Disney, so watch out for that. GameStop's another one I'm watching, and by the way, guys, AMC is on fire today. These kind of go hand in hand. AMC's up 11.2%. GameStop's up about 5.4%. Looks like the down, not downwards channel, the support of the upwards channel here on the 4 hour is holding. Now we're fiddling with that 50 moving average, which we are actually peaking above right now. So I think there's a big move coming on GameStop. This one's been dead for quite some time recently. Let's take a look here. It's been a couple of weeks, guys. This hasn't done much of anything since the beginning of June. So I feel like this is tuning up. Same with AMC to rip up. And I think the gap to fill here is up to about 220, 230 on GameStop towards that 180 SMA on the 4 hour. So I'm watching that, and I have an alert at 230, which is obviously about $50 away from where we are now, which is kind of far. But if we do break that point, I'm thinking we're going to fill the gap, maybe back over $300 per share. So watch out for GameStop. Watch out for LUV, Southwest Airlines. This one's up 5.5% today, and you guys know there's a lot of fear around the Delta variant right now. And are people going to travel? Are there going to be more travel restrictions? That is a real fear right now, not only over the past couple, this has been affecting the stock not only for the past couple of days, but it's been going down for a couple of months at this point, and not fully due to the variant, because that's been a story here for the past couple of weeks. But I feel like it's just been selling off because the airlines in general, they got too hot too fast. I mean, look, LUV went from $22 to $64 in about a year, not even a year. And that is obviously a 3X right there, pretty much tripled up. So it makes sense that we're selling off a bit. The Delta variant scenario is dropping it as well here in the shorter term. So I feel like this could end up being bought up. If you guys look at the yearly chart, uptrend is still holding. Yes, we are trading under the moving averages, but I'm thinking if we break back over, let's say 53 to 55 per share, this could start being a mover. So I'm watching LUV, and out of all the airlines, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I don't love airline stocks. It's not something that I look at and and I get super excited, right? I'm not going to lie to you. But out of all the airlines, LUV is probably my favorite one. It's the most attractive, not only from a technical perspective, but also the financials. If you look deeper into the financials, LUV is pretty solid. And the last one today, before we wrap up this video, guys, is Boeing, ticker symbol BA. And this one, I'm not going to lie, there's a lot of risk with this one. There's a lot going on right now. We have some news. Let me pull up my phone here. I have it written down. They reported 79 total jet deliveries in the second quarter of 2021, which is actually down by a significant amount from the previous year, down by 35 deliveries a year ago. And they also announced its second 787 delivery halt in less than a year due to a production defect. And one of the cargo planes, if you guys didn't know, I'm in Hawaii right now, and literally right before I came to Hawaii, one of the cargo planes went down after engine failure, and I believe I don't know if they grounded those cargo planes or something's going on with those cargo planes. And that day, the stock tanked from, I think, like 240 or something down to 230. So there's a lot going on right now with Boeing. And the stock is down recently over the past couple of weeks. It's down 20%, so it's in a bear market. And from the high from back in March, it's down about 27%. So this one by far is the riskiest one that we're talking about today, and probably the last one that I would stick money into right now, at least as a trade. But it's still worth mentioning as we're seeing all this news come out, and we're just going to be watching the price action. And plus, we have earnings coming out in 8 days from now on the 28th of July. So I think it's worth watching. And overall, guys, that's pretty much it. You know, Boeing, Upwork, Southwest, Disney, and GameStop. Those are 5 oversold stocks I'm keeping my eyes on right now. Let me know your thoughts. Drop a comment down below. Make sure to smash the like button, subscribe, turn on that notification bell. And if you guys want all my real-time moves in the market, plus a morning video pretty much every day, check out the Patreon down below. And I just made a move on CCL literally yesterday. All you guys in my Patreon saw this. I bought CCL at $19.68, and I just sold it this morning when I woke up at $21.12. I made a quick 7% overnight game on CCL. So if you guys want all my moves, check out the Patreon down below, or you guys can go to stocksurfest.com/Patreon. And don't forget to get your $50 from M1 Finance. That's literally guaranteed. All you have to do is deposit $100 using my link, and we each get $50. And you guys can check out the Webull link for 2 stocks up to $1,600. I'll catch you all in the next video. Thanks for watching again. As always, keep crushing the market. Stay safe out there, guys. Peace out.